So today we got a question from a bro who wants to know, yo, Elliott, I'm struggling with self-doubt. How can I build real confidence in myself? Great question, bro. But before we go, if you want to work one-on-one with old Uncle Yo and hire me for a session where we can dig into your situation and come up with real solutions, click the link down below. I'll speak to you one-on-one, bro. Great. So the question, yo, Elliott, I struggle with self-doubt and second guessing myself all the time. It holds me back from making decisions and going after what I really want. How can I build real confidence and trust in myself? I can't relate. I can't relate to your question, bro, right? So, I like to come to these videos with a bit of empathy, but I can't relate because I got so much damn confidence that I just take action all the time. I'm jumping from thing to thing. And that has caused me a lot of grief. When I was a kid, they told me I had ADHD. And so I have no problem taking action. If I see something that I want to chase, I'll go chase it. I'll go chase 2 rabbits and catch none. And I'm 45 now, and that has grown very wearisome. I have tried and failed at so many damn things that most recently, my confidence has waned. And it's actually caused me to have more empathy. I don't have natural empathy, but now I have lived experience and empathy for guys like you. And I don't brag about my confidence. It's almost a little bit of stupidity, right? Are you confident or are you crazy, right? There's a difference between bravery and confidence. Bravery is just like, fuck it, try it. Confidence like, I trust that it'll work out well if I give it a shot. And so I guess you could say I was more brave and I'm developing more confidence. And let me tell you what I've discovered about confidence. And it's funny because the word confidence sort of betrays what it actually is. You ask me here, you say, how can I have more trust in myself? I think that's what you say, right? Something about having trust in myself and confidence, right? How do I build real confidence and trust in myself? Well, confidence, it turns out, has nothing to do with trust in yourself. It has to do with faith. And you may ask, Elliott, well, what kind of faith? Now, obviously, you can tell that I believe in God. But hear me out here, right? Even if you're not a God believer like I am, this is a very resourceful way to go about life if you are struggling to take action in things like I have most recently because I've failed so many different times. Because I've tried so many different things and I failed so many different times, I've started to grow weary. And then I remembered this fact that the word confidence actually means with faith. With, right? Like in Spanish, like arroz con pollo, right? Rice with chicken. Fidelity is where we get the word fittance. That fittance is fidelity. What is fidelity? Fidelity is trust. If you have a wife and you guys if she's a faithful wife, she has fidelity, right? Fidelity is the name of a bank. Trust, right? They like to make us believe that we should trust the banks, right? So it means with faith. Anything that you do with faith. Now, the faith in ourselves, the trust in ourselves, I found actually falls short. I can't trust myself. I don't trust myself. How many times have I said I was going to do something and then I don't do it? How many times I say I was going to not do something and I fucking do it? I can't trust myself. I am weak. I will fail. In fact, I can't trust myself even when I'm strong because I try really hard a lot of times and I'm a trier, I'm a willer, I'm a forcer. And I still fail. So I can't trust that even my will, even my strength is good enough. And so what I've discovered is that trust in God, trust in providence, trust in the divine, trust in the unseen ground of existence, life, whatever you want to call it. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in Jesus Christ in me. I don't trust me. I say, Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me. I give you my keys. You do it for me. And that does a number of things. When you can release the need to have faith in yourself, trust in yourself, and you take the center of focus off the ego and you put it on the transpersonal, right? Scientists might even say that you take it away from the conscious and give it to the subconscious, right? I've read some of these old like success books where they say, like, when you breathe into your solar plexus, you're giving it to like the divine part of you somehow. I think there's some scientific stuff to this, right? Like, they don't necessarily believe in God, a lot of these guys, but they do believe in some divine aspect that is imprinted on us that some might call or is the image of God. So we give it to that, give it over to something else. Not another fallen human being, and definitely not to yourself, but give it over to a higher power, the higher power. And by, you will, it's funny, have less anxiety. You'll have less worry. You won't be feeling the burden of trying to make something happen. You will simply say, and some people call it a cop-out, but I call it great faith. You simply say it's in God's hands. It's in God's hands. It's in God's hands. Whatever it is that I want to have happen, I can either reject it and beat myself up and be a procrastinator and say it's my fault. Once again, it's all about me. Or I could say, no worries, I got it, I can do it, I'm strong, I'm powerful. Then again, it's on me. Remove it from you. I do you because, like, what is you? Who is actually you, right? It's funny that in the Bible, God says, I am. And you and I walk around saying, I am. I am this, I am that. So that I am presence, God, lives there within you, but there's a part of you that forgets, ego, and wants to do it all himself or beats himself up for not getting it done because he says, I am, like I think you probably said there too, I am lazy, right? I am lazy, I am powerful, or simply, I am. Ask the Lord to do it for you. And so that's it. That's all. That's my opinion on that, y'all. We put way too much emphasis on ourselves, I think, sometimes. At least I know I have. And when I release it and I give it to God, it seems to unfold perfectly, in the perfect time, in the perfect way that He deemed right for me. And usually, it's so much easier. Done.